Going on YouTube? Today is Friday, and just got off my laptop, which is right there. Been currently working on my personal credit and my business credit. That's the only time I work on it is when I come home. So obviously, I just got home yesterday or 2 days ago, and I already had a game plan. I already knew what I needed to do. I already know what I wanted to apply for and who to go to and things like that. So of course, the very first place I went to was my own bank. Y'all know I bank with Navy Federal Credit Union. I went there, told them I needed a credit line increase on my card. They gave it to me for $1,000, and that's the starter card. Which one is that? I think it's the green card. That they give me 1 second. Okay, so this card right here, the green card. I'm not sure which one it is, but still got the sticker on it though, of course, like most of my credit cards. But they gave me $1,000 increase on that card, which is that's all right. Of course, when I first got the card, it was only at a $500 limit, so now it's at $1,500. Um, that's why the sticker is still on there because I have no use for it. But I used it. I think I used it once a month just to get a statement, from the bank, credit card statement. You got to at least do a transaction on it. So I probably bought some fuel or some candy or something like that. Maybe a soft drink, restaurant or something. I don't know, but use the card, pay the bill. I don't pay interest. I don't ask me what the interest rate is on the car. I don't know. It may be 16%, or it could be 24%, somewhere between now. But I have no idea because I don't pay interest. Okay, because I just pay the bill at the end of the month. I like that route. That's the free route. that's the free route. But they gave me the credit line increase, and I said, okay, it's time to go to phase two. Phase two was to apply for a new credit card. I already knew exactly which credit card to apply for to get the limit I was looking for. So I applied for I think it's called the Go Rewards. I think it's the Go Rewards credit card by Navy Federal. I applied. They gave me $15,000. Cool. I said good. Now I'm finna go over here to this other bank over here, which is PenFed. Well, I had to make a membership. I had to get approved. I had to make an account, get approved, make an online account, and after doing everything, y'all probably wondering, Andrew, how are you getting in these military banks? Are you military? Uh, my granddad is military, but that's not how I'm getting in. I'm getting in because I do have a affiliation with the military that allows me in all of these military banks. So that's how I get in. But I do have my granddad is in the military. He was in the Air Force, but he's long retired. So I can use him to get in, but I don't because I don't. It's been a long time since I didn't talk to my granddad, so it would be kind of weird to, I guess, call him. What are you barking at? It'd be weird to kind of call him and say, "Hey, man, I need you to get in the bank." I don't even know who he banks with, so I don't even think he banks with credit union to begin with, but I don't know. But I went to PenFed for phase three, and I applied. Told them, hey, I want to apply for a credit card. They gave me can't remember the name of their credit cards. I think it's just a PenFed Visa card, a $10,000 limit. Okay. Now I have to stay within Chase 524 rules because there is a Chase card, the third card, phase four, that I'm going for, but not just yet. It's the Chasing Sapphire. I think it's the reserve one. Or is it the reserve? I'm not sure, but one of those I'm going for. Um, I just gotta stay within the Chase 524 rule, and I only got one more slot left as far as credit cards within the last 24 months. So these two will do me good for right now. Basically, I'm gonna keep the stick on them. unless something tragic happened with the truck. Because what I'm doing with all these credit cards is these are backup cards for truck maintenance. Okay. Now I do have my own cash set aside for truck maintenance, but in the event that, let's say, some kind of way, I'm spending, what do y'all spend on leases? 3,200 a month. So let's say, that's not gonna sound right. Let's say my engine blow on the first week. The engine blow, I wipe out my savings account to buy a new engine. I get the new engine and it blows the next week. Then I take the $15,000, get another engine, another Detroit, obviously. It blows. Then I got to use this $10,000 car to add 5,000, get a third engine or some shit. Okay, that's the point of credit cards, man. It's just truck maintenance. Okay, and that's just assuming that the truck made absolutely no money because the engine just blew right after another. Okay. Now, of course, that's very unlikely, and if that was to happen, obviously the engine would be under warranty anyway. But I'm trying to give y'all some type of hope that something is gonna go very, 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 very bad. But you probably thinking, Andrew, how are you getting these credit cards? You must owe the bank thousands upon thousands of millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars. You must be deeply in debt. Cause I seen Dave Ramsey, and Dave Ramsey told you that the only way to get your credit score up to what mine is, which is over the 700s, of course, is by paying all this damn debt. And that's what Dave Ramsey told you. I guess Dave Ramsey is right, but I never read the Baby Steps, or I never called his show or anything like that. So I don't know anything about paying no $100,000 in debt and $100,000 student loan or mortgage or car notes, or I don't know anything about any of that stuff. All I know about is you know use the card a few times, maybe once a month. Get the damn credit card statement. After 3 months, 90 days, after the third month cycle, it's time to upgrade. That's what I know about. I don't know anything about paying all this damn debt. But on top of these cards, of course, y'all know when I came home last time, we also got the business credit card and a business line of checking. And I know I didn't tell y'all the amounts of those two because that was business related. And, I don't talk about business credit because it's a sin among the black truckers in the trucking industry. So personal credit is still good. I think personal credit isn't a sin just yet. But I like to show you. How like, man, Andrew, why you always flossing? Why you got the waving in our face? It's a good question. I need to tighten my glasses. Why does he show his paychecks? I don't understand. I don't. Why he got to wave it in that? There's a reason behind everything. It's just a lot of people minds are messed up. Okay, so why do I show my paychecks? Why do you need to know that Andrew is making $2,000 to $3,000 a week? Well, it's very simple. The reason I show you my paychecks is so it's possible for you to go out there and make the same thing. You ever think about that? You may be at one of these jobs paying you three, four, $500 to drive a truck, and you don't even know that there's people out there making $2,000 or $3,000. You see my paycheck, now you get the question. You wonder, hey man, wait a minute, hold on, something ain't right here. This dude over here, he doing the same thing as me. He only been driving about 2, 3 years. I've been driving 20 years over here. They giving me 6, 700. No, something ain't right. It's time to quit and move on. I need to. What does he do? He just haul tankers. That's it. What? Sand. And then you move on, and all of a sudden, your family loves you more, and you're making more money. You feel good. It's the bank love you because it's way more money coming into your account. And well, Andrew, why do you show the credit? I don't understand. Why do I show the credit? Well, it's very simple. It's one thing a lot of truckers don't get. It's credit. They don't get it. They don't got no. They don't got these credit cards. They don't. It's not what they do. This is another way. A lot of y'all are sitting up here. A lot of y'all was a part of this cash is king crowd, and that's awesome. The cash is king crowd. I know I didn't promote the cash is king crowd. I always said build your credit, but you know, like they was telling me, hey, if you're building all this credit, it's because you don't have no cash. And it's funny how I walked in Wells Fargo and they gave me $15,000 in my own cash, and I bought my semi truck. Matter of fact, you want the title is right here. Wait a minute, give me a second. Oh, wait a minute, it's in arm's reach. Wait a minute, there it is. One more time. Wait, give me a second. No, no, no. The title is right here. It's really right here. There it is, right there. Flip to the back. Blue title right there, man. You see that? See that? You got the title. I'm just saying, I own the truck. It's right there, right? Because they told me if you was building a credit, you didn't have cash, and magically Andrew just all of a sudden had some cash. Even though I was trying to take out a loan, you know, um, apparently if you're trying to take out a loan too, you must really be broke. And it's funny how all of a sudden I had $15,000 cash, and funny how that worked out. But anyways, you know, the loan is still there, of course. If I need it, I just gotta get my business on the Secretary of State. I gotta get that back active, okay? Which means I got to pay my business and was it franchise and exercise tax. I haven't paid that yet, so that's next. I've been doing this credit stuff. I'm done with it right now. I don't the Chase card. I don't see myself getting it just yet. What I want to do is I want to wait to get these two cards, let them report, build it up for 3 months, and then towards the end of the year we're gonna go for that Chase card. Unless there's a better options out there. Now I am still looking for one more credit union, and I'm not sure about this credit union, but I'm looking into them. It's the NASA credit union for the astronauts. I'm looking into it. Okay, I'm looking into it. I'm not telling you to go out there and apply for them. I just said I got my eye on them, trying to see how much money I can get up out of them. But anyways, so what are some of the things y'all was wondering? Somebody was asking what's my credit score. My credit score been in the 700s. I did a whole video showing y'all my credit score because a lot of people thought I was deeply in debt or some shit. So I said, you know what? I showed my credit score. Obviously, if you in the 700s, it's a very good chance that you don't even have any debt whatsoever. Okay, so I put that out there, and now you see these cards that I'm getting. You think the bank is loaning money to people in debt? Is not happening. And the way I see the bank, I don't know who I heard this from, but the bank will only loan you this type of money or give you these type of limits if you don't need it. That's the only time they give you money is when you don't need it. They know I don't need the money, so that's why they're giving me these limits. Okay, that's my theory behind it. You know, what else? What else can I tell y'all? What else? Did I register my vehicle yet? I was supposed to go to the clerk's Shelby County Clerk's office right here in Memphis today, but I went down there, and apparently you need a proof of residency again, just like I needed to get my CDL. I said, oh my God, y'all got to play that game again. So I didn't have anything on me, so I just came back to the house and said I'd try again Monday. So I got to gather up all that paperwork again to prove that I live in my house again, and it's just a headache. But we'll do that Monday. We're gonna look for some insurance over the weekend. We're gonna get the insurance for the truck. We're gonna go ahead and do the IFTA over the weekend. We're gonna now for the license plates. They told me once I can register my truck here in Memphis, but I gotta go to Nashville to get my plates. I guess do some paperwork for my plates. They said it can only be done in Nashville. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if I got the wrong information or I forgot what she said I needed to go in Nashville, but they told me I had to go to Nashville, and I was like, whoa, damn, man. I gotta schedule another trip back to Nashville, and I don't know, man. But I got a question for y'all. Now, let's say y'all go out there and y'all buy a truck cash, okay? What type of confidence would you have driving your own truck that's paid off, knowing that you got all this damn money in your maintenance account? You got cash on top of lines of credit, on top of credit cards. what type of confidence do you think I'm gonna have driving my own truck? You think I'm gonna be worrying about a goddamn breakdown? Not at all. Not at all. Okay. But hey, man, now you probably think, Andrew, how do we get to where you are? Well, unfortunately, you're gonna have to pay down all you did. Okay, so if you in like a student loan debt, that's got to be paid off. Credit card debt, that's got to be paid off. You got to pay all this stuff off. Card notes, everything. It may seem like it's not feasible. Um, I do understand a lot of people are not in my situation to well, they don't have any bills now. The thing about my credit is I didn't just start telling y'all about my credit. I showed y'all the very first day when I started building my credit. Okay, when I quit night, I took $10,000 to MHC in Nashville, the Kenworth dealership. I tried to put $10,000 down on the truck. They ran my credit. It was blank. It didn't have anything on there. I didn't have no credit. So I built my credit from that point to now, and hey, I got my own truck, and now I got a long, long, long line of credit from my maintenance fund. Okay, now he was just saying, well, Andrew, if you got all this money in credit, you must ain't got no cash. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Today is payday. Should I do a paycheck review with y'all? I may need to do some paycheck settlements. Now this paycheck wasn't really that good because I was in New Mexico, if y'all remember. But it was for $1,700 gross. I was looking for $3,000 that week, but it was only 1,700. Okay. Um, what else can I tell y'all? Now, even though I don't preach, like I say, cash is king, or save up and buy your truck cash, and I turned around and did it myself. I'm still telling y'all, hey man, you need to build your credit. Now, I'm not gonna talk about business credit because, like I said, that's a sin among the black truckers in the trucking community. So, I'll talk about personal credit until that becomes a sin. But as of right now, build your credit up. Now, who was that? Somebody added me as a friend. Interesting. Um, Man, I sound like I'm going in circles, but I'm gonna get up off of here. Um, we got a YouTuber coming to the oil field with me. I'm not gonna tell y'all his name just yet, but we got another YouTuber entering the field. They'll be in the oil field October the 8th. I'll be training them. They're um, they're working with Justin Lewis. Justin Lewis just hired them, so we're gonna get to meet another YouTuber. They're gonna come out there and we're gonna show them how to make six figures, cause that's what me and all my guys are after nowadays is six figures. Now the question is, Andrew, when you go back, will you be in your own truck or will you be in a company's truck? I'm not in no rush whatsoever. Yeah, obviously I can get in my own truck and take off, but no, that's not the plan. What the plan is when I come back, I will be driving a company truck temporarily. I'm gonna go down there, get all the repairs done in my truck. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but since I gotta wait for the repairs, it only makes sense that I might as well drive the truck. The reason for it is, where my truck is located is where the shipper is at, so I might as well get in the company truck, go pick up a load. The mechanic is right there by the shipper, so have him do all the work, go deliver the load. I could be making money until my truck is ready, okay? And on top of that, when I come back, I don't even think I can even lease on until Monday anyway. They only let you lease on Mondays when orientation is, because obviously they got to inspect your truck, and they only do that on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. But I will have to go back through orientation. So what else? What else? What else? The trailer situation, we working on it. We are working on it. Um, and I guess that's it. That's all the updates. So, like I said, man, build your credit up, and you know, that's the only news I got. Build your credit up, You know, if I could do it, you could do it, man. Y'all see me go from freaking sleeping on the floor to now I got my own truck, long ass lines of credit. I'm in my own house. You know, y'all seeing this straight through YouTube, okay? And I'm working on getting y'all another camera, man, 4K camera or some better audio, because I know a lot of people complaining about the audio. I'm working on it. I'm gonna try to see what I can order today or tomorrow and get it here before I leave out back to the oil field. But as far as that goes, I am planning to do more business things in the Memphis area outside of trucking. Okay, we working on it. It takes time, but when we ready now, y'all gonna definitely know, cause I want to document everything on YouTube. Okay, when we ready. Right now it's just we planning, we getting things together. Obviously, we on a time limit. Andrew can't do it all himself. Andrew got to go back to work, and when I go back to work, I'm working. When I come back home, I do paperwork. I do other things. I call banks up. That's what I do when I come home. Okay, work on my credit. You know, it don't take long to work on your credit. For me, just so far 24 hours. That's all it's taking me. I just picked up this laptop, did some paperwork, and made some phone calls, and that's it. I'm done. Okay. But I get back to y'all, and if you got any comments or questions, put them down below, and perhaps I answer them in the next video. Hey, if y'all wondering, hey, Andrew, where's all the videos that you said you were gonna put up? I'm looking for those too. I don't know where they at. I thought they was on my laptop. I forgot. I've been looking for the folder with all the oil field videos. I can't find it. I don't know where they went, but I'm looking for them. Y'all give me some time, and I'm gonna look again.